Hello everyone, welcome to today's video. Ulta Beauty's big holiday beauty sale is here, and I cannot wait to share with you 10 of what I feel are the not to be missed deals. The big holiday beauty sale is going on now through December 24th, and I'm going to take you week by week and share with you what I feel, again, are the not to be missed deals. Today's video is sponsored by Ulta Beauty, and they wanted me to remind you of all the ways that you can shop the big holiday beauty sale. Obviously, you can shop in store. You can also shop online. You can do buy online, pick up in store. And in some areas, you can also get same-day delivery. And you're definitely going to want to be signed up for Ulta Beauty Rewards. That is Ulta Beauty's rewards program. For every dollar you spend at Ulta Beauty, you earn 1 point. And once you've accumulated a certain amount of points, you can use those points as cash when you're making a purchase. It won't be cash in hand, but you'll save money on your purchase. And you can choose at checkout how many of those points you want to use. Some days I don't want to use any. I just want them to keep accumulating. Other times I feel like, yeah, I've got $8 worth of points and I just end up using them that day. And once you're signed up, there are plenty of opportunities for double point days and triple point days. You always want to be checking the Ulta Beauty website or the app to make sure that you're not missing out on any point multipliers or any free gifts or any special events that are going on in store. So of course I will have the link to sign up for Ulta Beauty Rewards down below in the description box, as well as links for all of the products I'm going to be talking about today, which are honestly products that my regular viewers are not going to be surprised to hear me talk about, because I have talked about them over and over in other videos throughout the years. I feel like in some cases I'm one of the only people that raves about them. They're so underrated, several of these items. And I'm actually going to start with one of those products that I feel like not enough people are talking about. I actually did an entire video dedicated to this product. And that product is Smashbox Always On Skin Balancing Foundation. From December 1st through December 7th, you can get this foundation 50% off. And in the video I posted over a year ago now, when it first launched, I compared it to Estee Lauder Double Wear. And I stand by what I said in that video. I feel like this gives beautiful, medium, buildable to full coverage, just like Estee Lauder Double Wear, that does indeed last just as long. In my experience, of course. Your experience might be different, but I have just had tremendous luck with this foundation. The only downside I found is that the shades do run a little bit warm. So if you do have very, very cool tone skin, then I would definitely not order it online. Check the product out in store and see if there's one that matches your skin tone. If not, of course, Ulta Beauty has plenty of other options available. But if you can find a match, I definitely think you should consider this foundation, especially at 50% off. That same week, NYX eyebrow and eyeliners will be 2 for $16. NYX brow products have long been one of my top recommendations for affordable brow products. I personally use both their micro brow pencil and the Lift and Snatch pen. What I do is brush up my brows first, then I fill in with the pencil. This one is taupe, but I think I also have soft brown, no, ash brown. My hair color is constantly changing, but what I do is I fill in my very, very sparse brows with the pencil first, and then I use the Lift and Snatch to create those hair-like strokes towards the front of my brow. And this does such an amazing job. Yeah, so good. And 2 for $16. As you can see by my little stack here, I love these boxed blushes from Benefit. I've got Cookie Highlight, I've got the original Hoola Bronzer, Shelly Blush, which is what I have on now, but I have these in several different colors. I've got the highlighter in Tickle, which is what I currently have on for highlight, and then I've also got Hoola Caramel. Well, If you don't want to invest in the full size, Benefit makes these adorable little minis. And until December 7th, you can get 3 of them for $30. These are great for travel. They're also perfect to pop in an evening bag if you want to touch up, although these are very long wearing, and I always use a setting spray, so I don't find I have to touch up my blush. But say you're just interested in maybe trying a different sort of blush color than you're used to. This is a great way to do that. And that's what I did with this shade Terra. This is not normally my kind of color. This one is Krista. This is definitely a Risa color. But I had seen quite a few people use this shade Terra. It's like a plummy brown, bronzy shade. I reach for this a lot in the summer. But at first I wasn't sure I was going to like it, so I bought the mini, and getting 3 for $30 is a great deal, and they also would make an excellent stocking stuffer. Product number 4 is not something I have in my hands right now, but I do plan to go buy it during this big holiday beauty sale because the reviews for it are absolutely amazing. I cannot wait to get my hands on this Nest Golden Nectar Eau de Parfum. And when I do, I can pick up a travel spray as well, 50% off. You can purchase whichever of the Nest scents appeals to you most, and you can either do the Eau de Parfum or the perfume oil, and then still get your rollerball 50% off. Actually, it's a travel spray or rollerball, 50% off. Moving on to December 8th through the 14th, Colourpop. The entire brand is going to be buy one, get one 50% off. I have so many Colourpop favorites, we could be here for an entire video. Colourpop liquid blushes are a favorite. The Colourpop eyeshadow palettes are, of course, a favorite. My favorite eyeshadow palette, probably of all time, or at least in my top 5, or even 3, would be the Of Quartz eyeshadow palette. If I ever lost that palette, I would run out and purchase it immediately. I truly believe that even people who only buy high-end or luxury makeup, I'd be willing to bet that they still have a few Colourpop favorites because the quality is really, really excellent, especially for the price. So that will be the time that you're going to want to stock up on your Colourpop favorites so that you can buy one and get one 50% off. That same week, you can get Kiko Milano 30% off. The entire brand. I happen to be a big, big fan of the lip glosses. None of these were sent to me. I bought every single one. In fact, I accidentally purchased 2 of the same shade. I have 2 of shade number 3, which I think is what I put on today over a Chanel lipstick that I will link. These glosses have a 4.7 out of 5-star rating for a reason. They're amazing. The color range, stunning. The formula, fantastic. They're shiny, but they're not gloppy. They're not sticky. They don't run outside my lip line. There's a reason why I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of them. And I will probably buy a few more when they're 30% off at Ulta Beauty. So, like I said, I will have my lip combo, the full lip combo, listed and linked down below in the description box. And the lip liner I have on is another deal coming to Ulta Beauty soon. And that is the Buxom Powerline lip liners. Both the lip liners and the eyeliners will be 30% off. And that will be December 15th through the 24th. The shade I currently have on is Savvy Sienna, which is my favorite, but I also love Hush Hush Henna. And like I said at the beginning of the video, I don't know why more people aren't using these and talking about them. They're so good. I love the angled tip, and I love that they have a brush on the end. So you can really blend out the liner or your lipstick. Personally, I am someone who likes contrast between their lipstick and their liner. I know not everybody loves that look, but I'm a fan, clearly. But if this is not your type of thing, you can always take the brush and just sort of soften the line. Such a good color. Such a good combo. From December 15th through the 24th, you can also purchase anything from the brand Tree Hut, 20% off. Tree Hut's already pretty affordable, but hey, I'll save 20% wherever and whenever I can. I'll probably pick up a few more of my favorite moisturizing shave oils. This is my almost empty moisturizing shave oil that I had sitting here because I was just talking about it in another video. I've already repurchased this, but I like to stock up on things I use regularly, so I will probably purchase at least one or two more. And I think I said in that video too that I'm open to recommendations for other scents. There are so many good fragrances, both in the moisturizing shave oil, but also in the body wash and body lotion. But there's just something about this Tropic Glow that takes me away to a tropical paradise. Another deal I don't want you to miss out on, which is happening right now this first week of the big holiday beauty sale until December 7th, is 30% off Tarte Shape Tape. Now I feel like while this product is super popular, it does sort of get a bad rap among people in my age bracket, in my demographic. A lot of people, again in my age bracket, I have heard find that Tarte Shape Tape isn't hydrating enough. That said, there is a creamy version of Tarte Shape Tape that I do recommend you try, especially when you can get 30% off. Finding the perfect concealer, just like finding most of the makeup you use, takes a lot of trial and error. And just because somebody says that a product didn't work for them doesn't necessarily mean that it's not going to work for you. Now, I probably didn't have to say that. I think you know that by now. But I almost feel like I don't want to tell people that I still use Tarte Shape Tape because I feel like I'm in the minority of over 50 women that do really, really like this concealer. If you've got dark circles, this is going to cover. This is still, I find, one of the most full coverage, most long wearing concealers with such an incredible shade range that you can buy. If you are going to use this and you have extremely, extremely dry under eyes, I think those are the people that have trouble with this and would be better suited to the creamy version of the Shape Tape. My under eyes are dry, but they're not extremely dry. And if I apply just a slight amount of this product and blend it out with a brush or even just with my finger, I get beautiful coverage that lasts all day. And I can look in the mirror 5-6 hours later and I don't feel like my under eyes look cakey at all. And another great use for this concealer is to contour. Purchase this in a darker shade and use it to contour your cheekbones, your nose, your forehead, under the jawline. It blends out beautifully, again, lasts all day long. I don't care if not everyone's with me. I will always be a Shape Tape fan. But honestly, I don't think I stand alone because I do believe this is one of the top selling concealers of all time. All right, I have saved the best for last. During the final week of Ulta Beauty's The Big Holiday Beauty Sale, all Urban Decay palettes will be 50% off. Urban Decay palettes will forever be some of my all-time favorites. For my look today, I used the Naked 3 palette that has these beautiful kind of pinks and soft purpley mauves, grays. The black is what I use to line and smoke out my upper lash lines. You get a brush, a mirror. This would make such a fantastic gift for someone. Whether you buy one of these full-size palettes or you buy one of the mini palettes, you really cannot go wrong. I would highly recommend saving or favoriting this video because I will have in the description box the dates that all the products I've spoken about today will be discounted. You don't have to remember everything. All of that information will be there for you. If you did enjoy this video, I really appreciate you giving it a thumbs up. If you are not already subscribed to my channel, I hope that you'll consider doing so. I do upload new content at least twice per week. You can also find more content from me over on Instagram, Facebook, TikTok. My username is the same everywhere. It's Risa Does Makeup. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope to see you in my next video.